What do you got? What is this? No. Stop. No. Stop. Hey, stop. No. Come on. 397. Come on down. Come on down. Let's go. Come on. Let's break it. Let's go. Come on. Let's break it. Let's go. Come on. 400.
Yeah, 400 for the day, bro.
400. We going. We riding. 470. Come on. Come on. Come down to my level. Come down to where I want you to go to. Come down. Come on. Come down. $1 more. Come down. $1 more. Boom. There we go. 580. Come on. Boom. There we go. 580. 580 for the day so far. That's just so far. Now that took how long? Automatic sold out. I had my stock right there. It's already made $580 for the day. I'm not done. Everything's going on, man. It's still dropping. Yeah, it's still dropping. I should have stayed in, bro. I've been up $1,000 right now if I stayed in. I made my $1,000 a day already been done. What you do? Go look for another play.
Almost at $600 for the day already. Basically $600 for the day.
Yeah.
What's stopping you from closing the laptop, bro?
I get to $1,000 a day. That's my goal. Right? So my goal is literally $1,000 a day. When I say let's normalize making $1,000 a day, I'm not just saying I want to normalize making $1,000 a day. When I wake up in the morning, same way my kids here, my wife makes breakfast. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm taking my daughter to school, or changing diapers, or whatever we doing in the household, man. I want that. Right now, kind of quick, maybe a little premature because it may go back to that trend line still, but I got my stop loss set, so we see what happens. But I mean, man, we ain't had no cable, man. It was horrible. Listen, come on, get in.
Dang it, Bobby.
Okay. Back in your room, bud.
10 seconds later.
Did y'all see Country Wayne on that goddamn cabin trip with the kids and Roe? And when I say you man showed out, man, he showed out. So what's your exit point, Jay? I'm using the web. What y'all use? The web version or desktop version?
I use the web version.
Okay.
Web version.
Twelve seconds later.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Straight. Let's see what happens. You keep bouncing off that level. You won't break it. Ah, no. Watch out, 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 watch out. You're about to break the level. You get out. Hey, listen. She listen. Stop. Calm down.
Let's go, Ashley.
All right, let's see. All right, so she tried to go, so right here, if you look at, she's trying to go up above this trend line. I'm looking for it to break this, hit this trend line again, and come right back down here and test here. That's what I'm looking for. That's what my prop is.
Round 2, fight.
Hey man, we might have, oh man, oh my God. Y'all see, what in the world?
Excellent.
Getting out. Yeah. There we go. 1,500 done for the day, and I'm finito.
Watch this, Ashley.
If y'all can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, there we go. Somebody say my intro is super long. It's okay. The reason why it's okay is because I made $1,500 that day, right? And the goal is, hold on one second. The goal is for you to learn how to make $1,500. So you got to have a little bit of patience, okay? You got to have patience. So the intro is long, but if you have patience, you will start making $1,500 a day trading stock options. All right. So it's all good. But listen, I'm glad everybody here, right, for another stock option 101 webinar. And listen, I'm not going to be before you guys too long. I want to make sure I get y'all so y'all can get into bed and get some sleep before the next day start, the work day start. Okay. But check this out. Today, we're jumping into this webinar and we're going to go over some things that's going to help you with this particular that's going to help you learn how to make money in the stock market. Right now is the moment where you can make money off of the knowledge that you have. Okay, you can make money off of the knowledge that you have, the knowledge of you don't need anyone else. The most powerful thing, and I'm gonna get into it in a second, but the most powerful thing about this stock option, the only person you need is yourself. Like Beyonce said, me, myself, and I, it's all I got at the end. That's what I found out. And you don't need no supplier. You don't need nobody to buy anything from you. If you have knowledge, something no one can take from you. No one can take this knowledge from you. No one can fire you of your knowledge at all. That's all you need. And that's what I'm going to show you guys today, that's all you need, okay? So y'all ready to rock and roll? Y'all ready to go? If y'all ready to go, put CYC in the chat. If you know what CYC means, close your computer. That's what it means, close your computer. That's why I tell people to close your computer, because CYC, after you make money in the stock market, we tell everybody to close your computer, go spend time with your family, okay? That's the whole goal. Close your computer, go spend time with your family. Most important thing of all is always family. Okay, that's the most important thing, is always family. So listen, if you've been through this beginning, just bear with me. We're gonna jump into some things today that's gonna help you out. If you remember what we went through last week, you're gonna love what we went through this week, because I'm gonna put some things together and you're gonna see something like just powerful, right? Because I break the stock market down to its simplest form, and that simplest form is I put the whole stock market in I guess you can say, I break it down using R&B music. Let's put it like that. I break it down using R&B music, using your personal relationship that you've had in the past. It's crazy, okay? It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. Y'all ready? All right, so listen, let's jump into it and let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so what I'm gonna show you today, I'm gonna show you how to make money, how to make a full-time income working part-time hours, right? I know it may sound too good to be true, but no, it's definitely not too good to be true. You just got to have a little bit of patience, right? You got to put the work in. And now this is something that you have. And before we get started, let's do this. Any negative comments in the chat, that's one thing I do not like to have negativity around. So any negative comments in the chat, listen, feel free. If you're going to be negative, go ahead and drop off now. Also, when we get started and you feel like this is not for you, feel free to drop off, because it's not for everyone. Okay, this is not for everyone. And also, just understand what you're about to learn is something that you can do for the rest of your life. This is not a flyby type thing that's gonna be gone in a couple days. This is gonna be here forever. So once again, if you feel like this is not for you when I'm going through this, go ahead and log out quietly, and enjoy the rest of your night. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing. Also, take this link, share it out with like 5 people. Send it to your family members. Tell them to jump on. The reason why they should jump on is because, listen, when you get this and you start making $500 to $1,000 a day trading stock options, you want to have somebody to talk to other than yourself, okay? You want to be able to talk to your cousin, your brother, whatever, right? And so let them know what time it is. Bring them on so they can learn as well, okay? All right. So let's get started. Everybody can see my PowerPoint, right? Everybody can see my PowerPoint, correct? All right, let's go. So how to make full-time income while working a part-time hours from trading stock options. Me personally, I like to trade stock options between 9:30 and 11. After 11, I like to really close my computer if I'm not in a trade or haven't made any money, okay? All right, now listen. Well, my goal is this. My goal is to install this belief in you that you can make money without you can make money and take care of all of your household expenses without relying on your full-time income. The reason why most people do not like their job is because they need their job. No one likes something that they need, right? Like you can't live without your job and you can't survive without your job. So therefore now your job has become a hindrance to you because you need it so much that you have to go to it, even though you don't want to, right? But trading stock options will take you from that, right? You can start paying your mortgage, gas. Something just happened. Can y'all still see me? If you can still see me, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see what just happened. Something just went out. Not sure why. 1 second, everybody. Let me see what just went out. But y'all can still see my screen, correct? If you can see my screen, okay, beautiful. All right, 1 second, everybody. Let me double check and see what just happened. I don't know what all that's about, buddy. One second, everybody. All right, there we go. We should be good now. Let's see. Let's see if we good. Oh, that's weird. Right. I know, right? Technology is something, but it's all good. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. As long as y'all can hear me, then we'll get this taken care of in a few. Have my team work on it. We all good. So let's keep going though. My goal is like to installing you to believe this thing that you can make additional income without having to start a brand new business or without having to just work extra hours at your job and all those things to go get in a part-time job. It's all good. You can make money doing this, okay? All right, next thing is this. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Once again, what are we giving away? We're giving away another laptop today, okay? We're giving away another laptop today. I'm going to require a few things from you to get the laptop, and we will talk about that in a few, but we are giving away another laptop, okay? So y'all stay to the end, and we're going to give that laptop away, all right? And this laptop, the reason why I give away laptops, because I want people to start their journey. And I want when they start their journey is everything that they need it to be. Okay. I want you to have your laptop because that's all you need. You don't need anything else except for your laptop. If you have your laptop, that's all you need. Okay. So before we get started, who is Chris Jackson? Okay. Chris Jackson, I'm a husband. I'm a father of 5. I have a baby on the way, right? So one is in my wife's stomach right now. It's one in the oven, okay? We got one in the oven ready to come out August 1st. July 31st is the due date. So we're excited about that. So I'm a father of 5. I'm currently a senior vice president of a Fortune 500 company. I've also been a former vice president at Wells Fargo and Bank of America. My background as far as my career is in risk management and data analytics. So when you will see my trading style focus on risk management to the max, right? If you know anything about risk management, you know something about risk and controls, right? So my trading style has a lot of controls in it to keep me from losing all my money. All right, it keeps me from losing all my money and making sure that I capitalize and make money. Okay. So also in my stock option program, my students have collectively made more than 500,000 gains. And my goal for 2023 is for that $500,000 to turn into $1 million for my students. Okay. That's my goal for 2023. All right. That's my goal for 2023. So that's who I am. All right. Now, in my lifetime, I've done a lot of things wrong. I did a lot of things right, okay? One thing that I have definitely done right was marrying this beautiful woman on my screen right now. This is my beautiful wife. She is everything that I need in my life. She is my She is the apple of my eye, right? Okay, she's the apple of my eye. So marrying her was one of the first things that one of the things that I've done right in life. She was with me when we were shooting in the gym. She was with me when I was promoting parties and we was going to the clubs and putting flyers on everybody's cars, and when we had to worry about how this bill was going to get paid, or how this was going to get paid, or what we was going to eat, how I was going to put groceries in the house. She was with me the whole time. Love her to death for that. Okay. Another thing I did right, I retired my wife. Okay, my wife was a high school teacher. I think she was a teacher for like 5-6 years. We had a conversation one day. She just said, Chris, I really do not want to go back. Not because of the kids, well, partly because of the kids, but also because of administration, right? It seemed like things just never be right. So I was able to retire my wife, and now she has her own esthetician business called Inner Rose Aesthetics, where she does skincare treatment for individuals needing skincare treatment and things of that nature. Okay, she's a beast at what she does. She's a beast at what she does. Okay, all right. Some other things I done right. I call these people right here, these little baby kids, or brats, I guess you can call them baby kids. All right. Those are my beautiful children. The top one right here, this is my daughter Rain. She's 15 now. She has her license and she just started driving, so that's real dope. This is my son Seth. He is 1 year old right now. He just living his life, man. Just living his best life. This is my son Ashley. You can look at him and tell him he is the baddest one of them all, right? And that picture will tell you he is the baddest one of them all, right? And this is my son Noah. He's 6, just turned 6. Asher is 3. Love these 3 to death, right? Well, he's 4 to death, and we got 1 in the oven right now. So you can see we Jackson 5, so I can really be Joe Jackson now. I'm gonna change my name on Instagram to Joe Jackson. All right. I gotta see who Mike and see who Tito. Okay. We go, man. We finna go around singing ABC. All right. It's easy. It's 1, 2, 3. That's what we're gonna do. Also, some other things I like to do. I'm a LA Lakers fan. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get Kyrie Irving. That's a different story for a different day. But at the same time, whenever I travel, when I go to the Lakers game, I always use money from trading stock options. I always use money from trading stock options, right? So when the Lakers go to the NBA Finals, I'm going to pay for my tickets to go to that game with my money from trading stock options. Okay. Whenever I travel, plane tickets, hotels, I'm either using money from stock options or I'm using my points. Okay. If you guys don't know about points, you should know about your points, what these points with credit cards. All right. At the Mastermind, we're going to dig in that as well. Okay. Trading stock options, one thing that it done for me, opened up my mind for almost everything, right? It's crazy, but it really did open up my mind to all the dreams that I had, like everything that I thought went dormant, it came back to life, right? It came back and made it a reality. Okay. So that's one good thing that it did. All right. All right. Some things I did wrong. I definitely did some things wrong. Y'all see that car right there? That is a 745 BMW I was 22 years old in that picture right there. And I thought I was the coolest guy on the planet, right? I used to say I was 22 sitting on 22-inch rims. I put 22-inch rims on that 745 BMW right there when I was 22 years old. But one thing for sure, I could not afford that vehicle. Okay. I could not afford that vehicle. That was really the dumbest thing I ever done in my life, buying that car. It was cool, but I got overextended. The maintenance was high, so I really didn't take care of it. I paid like $30,000 for it, and by the time I traded it in, it was only worth $3,000. So it was definitely a depreciating asset, and it was not smart at all. But of course, we didn't know. We did not know financial literacy back then, right? We was just trying to live. Like we saw the dope boys and all that stuff riding around in nice cars, and that's what we wanted to do. All right. Also, I lost $62,000 trading stock options. Everyone right now in the chat, put 62K. Put 62K right now in the chat. Put 62K in the chat right now. I lost $62,000 when I first started to trade stock options. When I say this was like, I was like, holy crap, I lost $62,000 trading stock options. I was really like, holy crap, I lost $62,000 trading stock options, okay? But the thing about it, the reason why I lost $62,000 trading stock options, I didn't have anybody to teach me. I told myself I was not going to let anyone show me how to trade stock options. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to do it. I'm not paying anybody any amount of money teach me how to trade stock options. So I went to the best university of all times, right? YouTube University. And in YouTube University, that's where I tried to learn how to trade stock options. And it resulted in a 62K loss. Okay, a $62,000 loss. That's what it resulted in. All right. So one thing for sure, one thing for certain, you will not lose $62,000 unless you just don't listen. If you don't listen, you won't do it. All right. Some other things, right? Growing up, I used to have events where I used to throw parties. I used to bring artists like Yo Gotti, Gucci Mane down, Miguel the singer, a couple other people like Pastor Troy, right? I used to bring them down to the clubs in Rock Hill, South Carolina, and Charlotte, North Carolina. If anybody familiar with CIAA in the chat, put a 1 if you know about CIAA. CIAA in the chat. If you know anything about that, I used to have parties CIAA weekend in Charlotte. Okay. Now, I would invest like $15,000, $20,000 into Yo Gotti and those type of people. Me and some of my partners, we would come together and put money into it. The thing about it, what I didn't realize at that time, I'm investing $15,000, $20,000 into a situation that can be ruined at any moment. The way that it can be ruined at any moment is because what if the club, if it rained at the club, rain that day or something, people may not come out. Somebody can shoot the club up and the whole thing is over. Done, diddy. Right? This happened multiple times, right? And you got $15,000, $20,000 invested and you don't get your money back because somebody shot the club up at 11 o'clock and everybody wasn't even in at 11 o'clock, right? It happens. It's the worst thing possible on the man, all right? Another thing is, I got hit with taxes, man. You never want the IRS or Uncle Sam and other people coming for you, right? At one point in time, if anybody, somebody may understand this, may have experienced this today and may experience this before in their life, when you live in paycheck to paycheck, when you live in paycheck to paycheck, you like, I just need 1 month of relief, right? I just need 1 month of relief. So somebody told me about this thing called filing exempt on your taxes, okay? Filing exempt on your taxes where you get your whole paycheck and you don't have to pay any taxes. So I did that one time. I did it one time. And after I got the taste of that one time, I did not want to pay taxes ever again. So I feel like 6, 7, 8 months straight for a whole year almost, I did not pay taxes. So guess what happened? Uncle Sam came knocking at my front door and he started to garnish my paycheck. Okay. The state started to garnish my paycheck. And when they garnished my paycheck, what happened from there was I was getting paid, but Uncle Sam was taking probably about 60 to 70% of my paycheck. When I tell you that was one of the most difficult times in my life, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Like I was literally going to work. When I get paid, my whole paycheck basically gone. It was crazy. Like it was really, really crazy. So if anybody's over here, always pay your taxes and do not file exempt. Don't do it. 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 Trust and believe. Don't do it. Lord have mercy. Don't do it. Like Jesus, don't do it. Okay. Also, so 8 months before I got married, right? 8 months before I got married, I quit my job. Now, listen to this now. I was at my job for about 9 years almost. I started working there making $11 and like 30-something cents an hour. And then when I left, 9 years later, I was making $17 an hour. That's a $6 raise in 9 years. Crazy, right? $6 raise in 9 years. That is freaking ridiculous. No one can sustain that way. No one can live that way, right? So I quit my job. I actually came to the house a few days before I quit. I came into the house. Me and my fiance at the time was living in 2-bedroom townhome. I came in the house. If anybody ever seen that movie Boys in the Hood, I came in the house swinging, crying like I met off of Boys in the Hood when he walked in the house with Nia Long. And basically that's my favorite. It's one of my favorite movies of all time, right? But basically I kind of did that number. And I told my fiance at the time that I was going to quit my job because it's just this is not for me, right? It was not for me and I could not do it anymore. So I quit that job and I went working at Lowe's, and I worked at Lowe's for like 4 months. I'm making $10.35 an hour. Okay, $10.35 an hour. So I went from making $17 an hour, went down to making $10 an hour. The thing about it was I just really had to get out of that job. I was there for 9 years, right? I had to get out of it. So I'm making $10.35 an hour. And then by the grace of the Most High, like right before I got married, I got another job making $40 an hour, which kind of the Most High started taking me different places. All right. So that's kind of some things I did wrong, right? I wouldn't necessarily saying quitting my job was wrong. It was just I just had to get up out of there. Like if I wanted to move forward in life, I had to get out of there, right? Okay, so now after doing this for roughly 3 to 4 years, right, trading stock options, getting introduced to this beautiful world of stock options, I no longer depend on my full-time job to pay my lifestyle. And that's probably one of the best feelings in the world, because now my full-time job does not have control over me. Okay, once again, my full-time job does not have control over me because I don't rely on my full-time job to pay my bills. So now if I'm supposed to get off, if I'm getting off at 5 o'clock and somebody asks me, hey, Chris, can you do this PowerPoint presentation? It has to be done before tomorrow for senior leadership, XYZ, and it's 4:30. Listen, if it's not done by 5, I'm not doing it. It's not happening. I'm not staying up in the morning anymore to 3, 4, 5 in the morning trying to get a report done. I'm not doing that stuff anymore, right? Because what I realized was I no longer need this job. So therefore, since it's not a need, I don't have to go above and beyond, right? I don't have to stay after 5. I don't have to wake up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning to try to get this work done before 8 o'clock, come before 9 o'clock. I don't have to do that anymore because I no longer need this job. So that's one of the beautiful things about knowing about making money in the stock market, okay? Another thing is I can spend about 2 to 3 hours with this thing every day. I spend about 2 to 3 hours with it and I'm done, did it. 2 to 3 hours, done, did it. I make money some days, I lose money some days, right? It happens. It's both. As long as your wins outweigh your losses, you're in a good place, okay? As long as your wins outweigh your losses. One thing about me, I'm super transparent, okay? Matter of fact, put a T in the chat for transparent. Everybody put a T in the chat for transparent. I want you guys going to talk to me. I want you guys to really interact with me and talk to me. The reason why I say put a T in the chat for transparent is this. I'm going to tell you guys the truth. I'm not going to come on here and say, listen, you're going to make $25,000 the first month you start trading stock options. If I was telling you that's a lie. If anybody tell you that's a lie, in my personal opinion, I could be wrong, right? I'm not 100% right. But I would tell you that's probably far from none, because you have to think about most of us took us 30, 40 years to even find out about the stock market. And now we find out about the stock market, we ready to make 25, 30, 40, $50,000 in one day. It's not possible. You have to go through the process. I went through the process. Other traders I know went through the process. Traders are currently going through the process. The process is the process, no matter how you look at it, okay? The process is the process. But one thing I'm going to tell you for sure, one thing about me, I am a trader. When I say I'm a trader, and I put my money where my mouth is. For 2023, what did I do? I started 2023 with a $2,100 account. I said, I'm going to start off with a small account to show people who think that you have to have a lot of money to trade stock options that it's possible. So I gave up my 2023 to start to show you guys that you can make money trading stock options with a small account. I could have easily started 2023 with a $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 account, making $2,000, $3,000 a day, losing $2,000, making $4,000, $5,000 days. I could have been doing that right now, just making my pockets fatter, right? But I decided, I say in 2023, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the person that really needs to see that this is life-changing, that you can change your life if you put the work in. And you can do it without having $20,000, $30,000. You can do it with a small account. That's why I started my account with $2,000. So for the year 2020, for the year 2023, you're going to see me take $2,000 and turn it to wherever it may lead. All praise to the Most High, okay? Now, that's what I've been doing, okay? That's what I've been up to, all right? That's what I've been up to, okay? Now, just to be completely honest with you guys, when it comes to trading stock options, you cannot, and I repeat, you cannot go to YouTube University. YouTube University will help you out with some things, but listen to me. And that's why I say I'm one of the most transparent traders probably, is because I tell you guys everything. Listen, losing $62,000 trading stock options because I was trying to focus on YouTube University when I got this person saying this word means this, and then this other person saying this word means something totally different, and I couldn't find the rhythm, I couldn't find the flow, I couldn't truly find the strategy. I was getting bits and pieces, and I couldn't put those pieces together. That was the craziest thing that I probably ever done. Okay, it's probably the craziest thing I ever done. But I have to understand I can't be mad at myself because at that point, at that moment, my mentality, that was my mentality. My mentality was I can figure this out on my own. And lo and behold, I probably really could have figured it out on my own if I would probably threw another $62,000 in there and lost that as well. And you see what I'm saying? But what I realized was I can truly cut those things and go and ask somebody for help. Like literally just go and ask, hey, listen, I see you do XYZ. I need some help. And that's what I did. I saw a guy, he used to stream live on Instagram. I'm like, man, that's one thing that really grabbed my attention, that he was showing certain things like live on Instagram. I'm like, man, let me reach out to him. I reached out to him, and man, lo and behold, man, he put those missing gaps together, and I was like, holy crap. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Okay, let's start making some money, right? So that's kind of how it happened. So listen, I don't want you guys to think about this like this signal trading, right? Where everybody say, well, listen, you just tell me your signals and I'm gonna just copy your trades. If that's what you want to do, please go ahead and exit off right now. This is not for you. Okay, I do tell you guys, I do tell people in my program trades that I'm getting into, but I'm going to teach you how to fish so you don't have to rely on anyone else. If I just tell you things that I'm getting into, you may get into it 10, 20 minutes late. Boom, you can lose that way, right? Because you got in too late. You see what I'm saying? Or if I'm not there one day and you waiting on me to give you a signal, you cannot eat for that day. But if I teach you how to fish, you will know how to eat for a lifetime. You can eat forever. You can actually help me eat, okay? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I want to teach everybody how to fish, because if something ever happens, if I can teach 100 people, right, how to make money, or 1,000 people how to make money, and then if something happens one day and I just go broke, completely broke, right, I can go to those 1,000 people and say, listen, can I hold $100? Can I hold $1,000, right? And since I taught them how to fish, they won't mind giving it to me, and I'm back. Okay, and I'm right back. That's the power of, I'm gonna teach you guys how to fish. Signals are great if you know how to fish, but if you do not know how to fish, signals is a waste of your time. Okay, my personal opinion. I could be wrong. All right, I could be completely wrong. All right, the month of October through November, everybody, I made roughly around $30,000 plus. Okay, $30,000 plus trading stock options. Okay. That's what I did in the month of November through October through November. I was traveling. I was at conferences, all those things. All right. On airplanes, everything. It was like crazy, just making money. I made the money because I was in the game. I made the money because I was in the arena. I made the money because I knew how to trade stock options. And $30,000. This is what I always tell people. People say, oh man, y'all be lying, you be doing this, that, and the third. That's why I say, okay, like right now, I'm about to show you guys my my TD Ameritrade. I'm gonna log into my TD Ameritrade so you guys can see it. Does everybody see right now where it says sign in the TD Ameritrade? Can y'all see that? If you see that, put a 1 in the chat. If you see it, put a 1 in the chat. Or do you still see the PowerPoint presentation? You see it says TD Ameritrade. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to stop sharing for a second so you guys don't get my login information. Okay, I'm gonna get right back on it. Okay, 1 second. And sorry for my camera right now. I don't know what's going on, right? All right, here we go. Once again. All right. Okay. All right, everybody, you see, this is my TD Ameritrade account. This is my TD Ameritrade account right here, everybody. TD Ameritrade. All right. Now, what you guys see right here, what number does that say? And what date? Put it in the chat. What's the date and what's the number do you guys see right now? What's the date and what number? Well, you don't see right now. Right here. The date and number right here. What do you guys see? Yep, 10, 20, 20, 22. And what that account value says. What does that account value say? $7K, exactly. $7,000, exactly. Look right here. It says the low was 7,300 and the high for this time period was 33,000. Let me take you guys on this journey so you guys can see it, okay? I started right here, $7,300 basically. That's October 20th. I come up here, October 21st, that's $10,000 now. So what you guys can see from October the 10th, 20th to October 21st, I made $3,000. Let's keep going. Booyah. The 24th, I make $3,000 more dollars. My account balance is growing. 13,600. Now I'm at 13,600. Then I come up here, October 26th. I'm at 15,200. A nice looking win streak that I got going on. Okay. October 27th. Now I'm at 23,000. That was a crazy day. Look at that. From October 26th at 15,000 to October 27th at 23,000. That's an $8,000 day. $8,000 day, everybody. That was a great win streak, a great 7-day win streak, right? Then we had some losses come about because right here I'm at 23,000 on October 27th. October 28th, I'm at 22,000. October 31st, I'm at 19,000. November 1st, I'm at 18,000. Then I won like a small little $5,000 loss on a 4 days. 4 days, I took some losses, $5,000 loss, right? Okay, remember, guys, I show you everything, show you the good and the bad, right? You're gonna have wins and you're gonna have losses, right? But what was the most powerful thing? This was a $5,000 loss right here, but this run up right here from 7,000 to 23,000 was what? A $15,000 gain almost. $16,000 gain. Make sure your wins are more valuable than your losses. Okay, now let's keep going. On November the 2nd, I want to go to 20,000. November 3rd, 21. November 4th, 22,000. November 7th, 26,000. November 8th, 27,000. November 9th, 28,000. And come up here to November 14th, $33,000. $33,000, everybody. $33,000. October the 20th, this account started with $7,000. November 14th, now this account has $33,000 in it. Everybody put CYC in the chat. Put CYC in the chat. Whenever we say CYC in the chat, CYC means this. Close your computer. That's how we congratulate everybody in our community. We congratulate everybody by saying CYC. CYC. Okay? Now, check this out. Now you see this huge drop down, right? The count goes from 33,000 on November 14th to November 15th, $8,000. Well, basically $9,000. Okay? This day, everybody, I took a $5,000 loss on this day. One day, boom, 5,000. Over here, I took a $5,000 loss in 4 days. But right here, I went from 33,000 down to 9,000. You say, well, Chris, you only took a $5,000 loss. Why did your account go from 33 to 8? Because I withdrew $20,000 after I lost that $5,000, okay? When I lost that $5,000, remember, I'm in risk management, okay? My full-time career is risk management. So what happened when I lost that $5,000, I personally have controls in place. I have controls in place in my trading when it says, okay, Chris, you come into this control, a control is being met, that means the result is you have to do this. So when I lost that $5,000, that same night, I went on Instagram Live and I said, this is how you withdraw $20,000 from your TD Ameritrade, your trading account. The reason why I did that, because I understood that I had $33,000 in there, and the more money that I have in there, the more that I'm going to trade with more money. And at that particular moment, that's not something I wanted to do. So my controls came into place. I took $20,000 out. I was going to buy some real estate, but I ended up buying my daughter a car for Christmas. Okay, powerful, right? So now my daughter has to pay for a car. I paid for a car. It was paid through the stock market from October 20th to November 14th of 2022. So for Christmas, she got a brand new car off of my trading right through here. Okay, that's what she got. Crazy, right? So boom, took that out. And as you can see, my account balance had basically $9,000 into it. And as you can see, that $9,000 or that $8,900 went from $8,900 back up to what? $18,000. $18,000 all 1 month, y'all. That's all 1 month. Some people don't see those type of numbers for a whole year. Some people do not see those type of numbers for a whole year. Some may not see them for half a year. This is real life. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a game. Once you actually put the work in and actually learn how to make additional income while you're at your full-time job. And everybody keep in mind, while I'm doing this, I work a full-time job. I'm a senior vice president for a Fortune 500 company. I don't just say that. I say that because I am, if you look at me, I'm not supposed to be a senior vice president for a Fortune 500 company. I did not have the credentials to be able to receive that, to get where I'm at right now in this world, in this corporate America, right? But all praise to the Most High. I'm not supposed to be in this stock market making $30,000+ in 1 year. I mean, in 1 month trading stock options. All praise to the Most High. He saw fit. That's why I'm here right now. Okay, so that's my trading account. If anybody say otherwise, say, hey, let me see your trading account. Okay. All right. Can y'all see my screen again now where it says October, November, I made 30+ thousand? Watch what y'all see now. Or y'all still see my TD Ameritrade? What y'all see? Y'all good? Y'all see the blue screen? Okay, perfect. Now, check this out. What we about to do now, we're going to get into this this stock market in a minute. I just want to show a few more things, right? Anytime I show you guys a win from someone in our program, I want you guys to put CYC in the chat. Okay. The reason why is because I want you to celebrate other people's wins, because your moment is coming. Your opportunity is coming. The same way you're sitting right here listening to my voice, it's the exact same way these people that we're about to show you right now sat down in a class of mine or whatever and heard my voice and heard what I was saying and took the information, and now this is what they're doing. Okay? So I want you to put CYC in the chat once I go through this, because you're celebrating them and they're going to celebrate you in the future, or the next bunch of people that come through in a couple months, right? They're going to be sitting there looking at you saying CYC in the same thing. It's a process, everybody. We do the same process over and over and over and over. Okay. Check this out. One of our students, hey, Chris, I'm just watching your day 1 training from December as a refresher. After doing the training back in July, and I got to say your course and continued monthly commitment to updating those that you have trained is absolute fire. I started trading this month with $500 with the goal of making 10% return per trade and $500 for the month. And I'm happy to say within a week, I was almost there. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. Everybody, CYC in the chat. CYC in the chat. I want to see the chat going crazy with CYCs. Let's go. I love it. Let's go. Let's keep going. Hey, Chris, just wanted to give you an update on things. Today, I had my first $1,000 day. Let's go. CYC, $1,000 day trading stock options, right? To be exact, it was $1,425, okay? In 40 minutes, stop, pause, freeze. The person said they make $1,400 in 40 minutes. Some people don't make $1,400 every bi-weekly paycheck. Some people don't make $1,400 every bi-weekly paycheck. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is this. Trading stock options will change your life, change your family's life, change your cousin's life, your kid's life, your mom's life, your dad's life, but you have to learn it, okay? So I only had to drop $485, so this was a great return on my investment. I said this before, and I will say it again. The fundamentals you laid out in your course is absolutely fire, and I am most appreciative of the inspiration that was given to you to want to teach others how to invest in options, along with the gift of being to do so with this utmost simplicity. Listen, I break this stock market down to its simplest form. Like simplest form, I break this stock market down, okay? All right, here we go. CYC's January 27, 2023. Stefan, when you trust the process, best day I ever had. They made $360. This is January 27, 2023, y'all. The chat should be going crazy right now with CYC's. Let's go. Chats go crazy. This is for YouTube, Instagram, and on Zoom. Let these chats go crazy. Celebrate everybody. Okay? Somebody's working my screen. Why do people write on the screen? I don't get it. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Whoever on the screen, can you please erase that? Please. All right. Dante, January 26, 2023. Dante caught the spy drop. $1,700 goes crazy. CYC, he made $1,700 January 26th, 2023. These are people that's in my Discord chat, y'all. $1,700. This is a couple days ago, y'all. Couple days ago. Gerald R. SPY calls, biggest gain of my trading career. Thank you, everyone. 63% return on his investment. He made $573. $573. That's what he made. That's what he made. Come on, CYCs. This chat should be going crazy with CYCs right now because what you're looking at is your future, hands down. I'm telling y'all, these people really set. The people that I'm showing you right now, they sit down in the course of mine, the 5-day challenge or the 3-day course, the weekend course, and they learn the same thing that you will have the opportunity to do, okay? Check this one out. This came from Wednesday. This was Wednesday, this past week, Wednesday. This is a message I got on Instagram. He said, Chris, thank you for everything. Today was my best day so far. He say in 12 minutes, you see, he made $850. This right here brought tears to my eyes. Watch this. I said, all praise to the Most High. I said, let's go. How does it feel? Look what this person's response was. I'm legit fighting tears at work. I'm legit fighting tears at work. This person is at their 9 to 5, 11 to 7, 9 to 6, whatever it is, and made $850 in 12 minutes. And this person said, I'm legit fighting tears at work. That brought tears to my eyes because I understand the feeling. I understand that emotion. I understand this feeling. Okay? That's crazy. It really brought tears to my eyes, man. But salute, the CYCs in the chat are going crazy. I love it. Thank y'all. Congratulate these people because these people are you. T Cross, my main man, said working on my strategy, tuning out the noise, playing it with patience, keeping momentum, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. He couldn't have said it better. Rinse and repeat. It's a beautiful thing when you know how to rinse and repeat. I'm going to be on that ASS in a minute, okay? He made $1,200. Come on, man. He made $1,200. This was January 20th, 2023, okay? It's crazy, right? Crazy, right? It's crazy. Now, of course, results are not typical. You got to put this stuff out. Some people might make $100. Some people may make 50. Some people may lose. You lose and you win. But as long as you're what? As long as your wins outweigh your losses, that's the beautiful thing about it. Now, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play devil advocate, right? Devil advocate. I hear a lot of excuses why people say they can't do this, they can't trade, all these things. Like you'd be surprised, I get so many direct messages, so many text messages, so many people going to the website and sending messages saying, hey, I don't think I can do this because I work full-time, XYZ, right? So secret number one that we're going to expose today, right? You don't have to watch the market all day to be a consistent trader, right? Most people think that you have to watch the market all day, every single day, okay? This is not true. You do not have to watch the market all day, every single day, okay? Does not have to happen. And it's not needed to be able to trade stock options. For one, there's multiple ways you can trade, okay? If you work a full-time job, you can be a swing trader, okay? What's a swing trader? A swing trader is someone who may get into a particular play and they may hold that stock for 2 to 3 to 4 months, right? You might buy it today, but you can hold it until 3 months from now. Or you can sell it tomorrow. Whenever you want to sell it, you can sell it. But you don't have to watch the market every single day. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is this. You can actually get into the market without having to be there. Let me say that again. You can get into the market without actually having to be there. And I'm going to show that to you guys right now on my screen, okay? So check this out on my screen. All right. Right now I'm on demand, okay? On demand is a feature where you can go back and trade any day in the past that you wanted to trade, okay? You can go back and trade any day in the past that you want to trade. This is a great way to practice, okay? So I'm about to show you guys this on demand feature where you can actually buy into a trade without being there, okay? So first thing first you have to do is make sure you understand your technical analysis. And I teach you guys all about technical analysis, and I teach it to you using R&B music and using your previous relationships, your past relationships, okay? The past relationships, all right? Check this out. So right here, this is SPY. This is SPY. This is November 30th, SPY. All right. And what I'm going to show you guys is this. Right here on my screen, I know you guys probably saying, wow, this screen. What is this? Right? This is your this is going to be your new workstation. Okay. This is your new workstation that's going to put things in perspective for you in life. Okay. This is where you're going to come in. You're going to make your money right here. All right. So right here, this is the charts. I'm going to break this whole chart down to you so you don't even have to worry about it. I'm going to break it down, put it in the simplest form for you. You can be like, holy crap, this is amazing. This is awesome. This is wonderful. Okay. That's what you're going to be saying. This is wonderful. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in time a little bit. Okay. Go back in time. And we're going to go back to, let's say, about 1300. Okay. Go back in time. All right. And I'm going to get into a trade. Okay. I'm going to get into a trade using, right, the automated way to get into a trade, meaning I do not have to be at my computer to press the button to get into this trade. Okay. So let me pause this right quick. All right. And I'm gonna go through this pretty fast because I'm just kind of going through this to kind of show it to you guys. I'm going to choose this expiration date, right? So I'm choosing the expiration date, December 7th. So basically, I have up until December the 7th before I have to sell this particular trade, this particular contract, right? I'm going to come over here and I'm going to buy. Somebody in the chat, how much money do you want me to spend? How much money do you want me to spend? Put in the chat. How much money on this particular trade I'm about to buy? How much do you want me to spend? 1,500, somebody said. Okay, 1,500, we get somewhere around 1,500, maybe like 1,000, okay? That's what we'll do. All right, so I'm gonna grab this one right here. Just a random one, I'm gonna grab it, and it costs $2.99. So if it costs $2.99, I can buy 10 of them, which would be about $1,200. So that's what I'm gonna do, okay? So I'm gonna come here, and and listen, y'all, no worries about what I'm doing right now. Listen, I go through this with you guys. And I have tutorials, the whole 9 for you, step by step. When I tell you, I teach you and I hold your hand and teach you, take you step by step. It's beautiful, right? Now, what I want to show you is this, though. How to get into a trade the automated way. I come here, and this thing right here that says template, it says single right now, right? With this saying single, what I do is I come right here to this TRG with bracket. I click on that, okay? I click on that, okay? And what's going to happen is I can come down here and select whichever price I want to get in it. And I press that particular button. And then when I press that button, it's going to set my stop loss, the amount of money I'm willing to lose. And it's going to set my profit taking level. How much money do I want to make? Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to set a stop loss right here. I'm going to come right here, change this to percentage. And I'm going to change my percent to about, let's say, for this example, I'm just going to do 50%. I never do a 50% stop. I always do like a 10%, all right? But I'm going to do 50% for this one. And I'm going to change this to 100. I want you guys to go through this trade and see what you can make, okay? Let's say 100%, okay? And I say I want to get in somewhere around, let's change it. Let's go higher right around here. Let's do that. Let's go crazy with it, right? And let's get in somewhere around, all right. So I'm not even going to set the top. I'm going to take the top one off, right? But say if I want to set it at 100%, I can set it at 100%. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this and I'm going to get directly into a trade, okay? So I'm going to come right here. And you see when I hit that button just now when I came here and push this button right here, it's telling me when the stock price gets to this level right here, it's going to buy in for me, okay? And then if my stock comes down 50%, it's going to sell automatically for me, get me out the trade, and I'm only going to lose X amount of dollars, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit play, and we're going to buy in, okay? So I've already told the system I want to get in at this price of $3.19 per share, okay? And I told him I want to put a stop loss right down here, so if the stock price comes back down to this level, it automatically takes me out. And then I can go about my business. So if you got a meeting you need to go to at work, if you got to go present a presentation, if you got to go to the wherever you work at, whatever you got to do, you got to go to the grocery store, whatever you got to do, you can hit this button right here, and it's going to automatically put you into this trade. Okay, so let's go. Let's see if it's going to start playing. And let's go. Oh, play. Let's go. I want to fast forward. Okay, there we go. All right. So we're going to start playing. Let's see when it gets us in. So when it comes up to right now, we're going to start seeing this move in a second. Change this to the 5 minutes so you guys can see it. All right. So you guys see this candlesticks and everything moving right now. And when it gets up to this level, a little bit around this level somewhere, it's going to buy in automatically for me. Okay. So it's getting up there. It's kind of getting up there. And it's looking to buy in at this $3.19 price on the option chain. I break all this stuff down to you guys. So if you feel a little overwhelmed, don't worry about it. I got you. Trust and believe. I got you. I can speed this up some. There we go. Speeding up for us. Let's go. In a few, once I get in, it's going to actually show. It's going to show. Booyah, I'm in a trade now. Okay. Everybody, look down here. Look down here at the bottom. It's going to show you my profit and loss. Okay. It's going to show you how much profit you're making. If you're making money, it's going to show you also if you're losing money. Look down here. Okay. So we up $35, $40 right now. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is you see how it just got me in by itself. I could have been in the grocery store. I could have been anywhere, right? I could have been at work. I could have been in a meeting with my boss, whatever. It got me into this trade. So for somebody to say, hey, I can't trade because I'm at work. No, you can trade. There's no reason why you can't trade because you can automate your entries. You just have to understand technical analysis, okay? Now, I'm going to fast forward a few hours so we can go ahead and keep on moving. I want to get you guys out of here at a decent time today, okay? We're going to fast forward to like 2 hours. And look at that profit and loss right now, everybody. It says $270 profit, okay? $270 profit. If you guys would have actually made this trade on this particular day, November 30th, 2022, this is how much money you would have made off of this trade. Let's see. Stop, pause, freeze. Stop, pause, freeze. Stop. How you pause it? Stop. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? Do you see it? And honestly, I actually spent $3,000 on this trade. I guess I see that now. So in actuality, it'll be like $2,200. But do you guys see this? Stop, pause, freeze. If you see it, put CYC in the chat if you see what that profit says right now. CYC in the chat. You were in your meeting with your boss, or you were walking around a grocery store, or you were doing something totally different and not focusing or paying attention to the stock market. You knew when you wanted to get in. You got into the trade when you wanted to get into the trade. The market ran up, and you personally made $4,000. Now, I actually was only supposed to spend $1,500. I didn't realize it just now. I spent $3,000. So let's cut that in half. Now you made $2,300. Listen, blow this chat up with CYCs. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see this? Every day is not like this. That's why right here, we had that stop loss set. So if we lost a couple dollars, if it went the wrong way, boom, we're going to get out and still be safe. So I'm in that meeting, the stock going the wrong way. Oh, I got a setup that's going to stop me out. I'm good. I don't have to worry about it. But look at that risk. Look at that reward. The reward is $4,600. I guess you can say $2,300 profit. You've made $2,300 profit by understanding technical analysis while you were in a meeting with your boss, or while you was at the grocery store, or while you was picking up the kids from school, all these things, right? You did it. You did it. Okay? It's crazy, right? Let me stop. Let me stop right there, okay? That's crazy. Let me go back to share my screen. Let me go back to share my screen. Let's go. Let's keep going. All right. So if you say you can't trade because you don't have time, PDU. Okay. All right. Secret number 2. Don't need a lot of money to start trading. You do not need a lot of money to start trading. It's not mandatory for you to have a lot of money to start trading. Point in case, that's why I dedicated my 2023 year of trading to starting a small account and trading a small account and growing that small account. I tell everyone to start with $500 to $1,000. The reason why I say $500 to $1,000 because you have to understand, you have to get your emotions in the right place when you start trading. You have to get your emotions in the right place when you start trading. Okay. And if you can start building your account at $500 to $1,000, what you're going to realize is this: you're becoming a better trader. I'm becoming a better trader because I'm using a $2,000. I started with a $2,000 account, because the less money you have, the more tight you are, the less risk you're going to take. If you got $25,000, $50,000 in your account, you're going to take multiple risks. How you're going to take more risks. But if I got $2,000 in my account, I'm going to be a better trader, working on my entries and all that stuff, because I don't have a lot of money to be playing with. I ain't got time to be throwing the market my money, right? And giving the market my money, right? I gotta focus and be patient. Okay. So you do not have to have a lot of money. People say you got to have 25,000 to start off with. Not true. You can open your tier 2 cash only account and you can start off with whatever amount of money you want to start off with. Okay. Secret number 3, if you have enough time to spend on this webinar, you have enough time to learn how to trade. People say, I just don't have the time to do it. Listen, I understand you may not have the time to do it. That's why I showed you that video starting off at the beginning of the day, beginning of this webinar. At the beginning of that webinar, you saw me taking care of 3 kids. If you looked in the very, very back by the refrigerator, you would have saw my work laptop there. You saw me running a Discord chat in my stock option coaching program. And you saw me taking care of 3 kids, and one was an infant, right? You do have the time, because you can make time for whatever you want to make time for. But I know is this: those 3 kids that was in that video, and my other 2 kids as well, I know that my job is not going to do anything for them if I leave this earth today. Right? They're going to find somebody else. So I got to do whatever I have to do to make sure their life is better. And the way you do that is making time for yourself. Most people do not make time for themselves. Okay? Most people do not make time for themselves. They're too busy making everyone else's life better, and they're not focusing on themselves. You're doing something for everybody else, but you have yet to focus on yourself. And if you're not focusing on yourself, you can't make yourself better. If you can't make yourself better, you can't make no one else around you better. You think when you go to work and you get off work, you got an attitude, you go pick up your kids you got an attitude. Do you really think that that's a good vibe to be around the kids? They got an attitude. You got an attitude because you mad about something that happened at work? If you got a significant other, they get mad, this and the third, because something happened at work? No. But if you understood that you had a bad day at work, but you made $500 trading stock options, you're going to say, man, screw that job. I'm not going to let the work feelings come into my household, because my household is going to run no matter what. Listen, you have to make the time to do it. It's not an excuse. You have to make the time to do it. Because no matter what happens, that job wants you there from 8 to 5, 11 to 7, 12 to 9, whatever that time is. They want you there, and they expect you to be there. They expect you to be there. But you got to expect something from yourself. And what is that? Expect something from yourself that you're going to make yourself better. Okay, let's go. Anyway, the market is secret number 4. The market is always telling you stories. If you can understand the story, you can understand the market. Listen, the stock market is a beautiful love story. You just have to break it down. It's like Romeo and Juliet. You just have to break the market down into a beautiful story. And that's what I do. I break this market down into a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love story. Okay. All right. Now, if you can make $50 in the market, you can make $5,000 in the market. People might say that's not true. It is true. There's no difference from making $50 to making $5,000 in this market, because the same way you make $50 is the exact same way you make $5,000 when it comes to the market. Nothing changes. It's the exact same thing. That's why I tell people, don't worry about if you feel like you're not doing enough, making enough money, you're only making $50, $60. Listen, the fact that you know how to make $50, the only difference is all you gotta do is put more money in, and then you start seeing 500, 1,000, 1,200, right? You will start seeing more money when you start putting in more money. But the thing about it is, once you understand the process, you are golden. Okay? You are golden. All right? All right, everybody. If you feel what I'm saying right now, if you feeling good, put CYC in the chat. If you feeling good right now, put CYC in the chat if you're feeling good right now. Zoom, Instagram, YouTube, put CYC in the chat. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, now, Josh Woe, for example, right? And we finna jump into this market in a minute. Josh Woe. Josh is in my Discord chat. I want you to look at this date right quick. Everybody see this date on the screen right here, right? Let me make sure you guys can see this date. Right here, this date says April 22nd, 2022. April 22nd, 2022. Look what Josh Woe said. Josh Woe said, first day trading made a little profit. They didn't fill my order till an hour later. I bought in at 10:42 a.m. You the truth, Chris. He made $33. He made $33 his very first trade ever in life. April 22nd, 2022. Okay. 5 months later, look at this date right here, everybody. 5 months later, September 29th, 2022, Josh Woe did what? He made $540. You can change your life in 6 to 12 months trading stock options if you go hard. If you believe in yourself, you can change your life trading stock options in 6 to 12 months if you go hard, if you believe in yourself. If you sit there and say, I know this is going to work. You sit there and put the work in, it's going to work. If you don't put the work in, it's not going to work. But if you put the work in, it's going to work. Okay? But look at that, y'all. April 22nd, he made $33. September 29th, he made $500. Now he knows how to make what? $500 a day. But it doesn't stop there. Let's keep going. The day before, on September 28th, he made $1,000. Now he knows how to make $1,000. Right here, $1,000 profit. September 28th, 2022. But April 2022, he made $33. October 4th, $920 profit. He know how to make $1,000 a day, Josh Woe does. October 5th, $1,090 profit. October 6th, $1,200 profit. Y'all, you gotta be kidding me. This can't be real. This can't be life. October 17th, another $1,000 day. Do y'all see this, man? I hope y'all, yes, thank y'all for giving him CYCs. Thank y'all for giving him CYCs. He never traded a day in his life. He took my class in April or March of 2022. April 22nd, 2022, he took his first trade. October 17th, 6 months later, he making $1,000 days. $1,000 days. And he does not have to go ask somebody to buy something from him. He doesn't have to go find a supplier or start marketing anybody. He wakes up in the morning, open his laptop, study his charts, and go in there and make plays. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's jump into the chart. Come on. Let's jump into the charts, man. Let's jump into the charts. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's jump into the charts, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. 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 Decision-making time, y'all. Decision-making time. I use this thing called decision-making time to make high probability trades. Okay. I use this thing called decision-making time to make high probability trades. And I break it down using R&B music. I use Chris Brown, right? And I use Jagged Edge. Okay, Chris Brown and Jagged Edge. Chris Brown and Jagged Edge. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's called DMT. Everybody in the chat put DMT because I'm about to teach you guys DMT right now. And I'm going to put and on my YouTube page, probably tomorrow, I'm going to put a 3-hour, 2-hour, 3-hour video based on decision-making time so you can actually see it some more. Okay, I'm about giving you guys as much game as possible. Okay, DMT, decision-making time. All right, let's jump into this. Let's jump into it right quick. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. I love this stuff, man. If y'all don't know by now, I love it. I love it. I love it. And then we're gonna use that same example we just had. Okay. All right, check this out. Why can't I share my screen? Where we at? All right. And once again, everybody, I know you cannot see me for some strange reason. When I'm about to start giving this game out, my mixer just went out for some strange reason. I have no idea why. I think because I was about to give y'all this game and they didn't want you to get this game. Okay. They didn't want y'all to get this game. Check this out. Okay. Now, What is decision-making time? Okay. What is decision-making time? Decision-making time is whenever this green line right here and this yellow line right here are right beside each other. That green line is called the non-EMA. Okay, the non-EMA. That gold line is called the 21 EMA. Okay, so the green line is the non-EMA. The 21 line, the 21, the 21, the gold line is the 21 EMA. All right. Okay, so whenever those lines are right beside each other, like right here, boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at something, y'all. Excuse my apologies. All right, anyway, let's go. All right, whenever these lines are right beside each other, that means it's decision-making time. Okay, so let me give you guys an example what decision-making time is. All right, so the reason why we use R&B music, Chris Brown, Jagged Edge, right, is because whenever they're right beside each other, we call this their dating. Okay, the stock market is dating. This stock is dating each other. So think about you when you're dating. You've been dating someone in the past, right? You've been dating someone in the past. So right here, as long as this non-EMA and this 21 EMA are right beside each other, it's considered they're dating. They're dating. They're dating. They're dating. They're going to the movies. They're going out to eat at restaurants. They got the googly moogly stuff inside, like, right? Like when you go to, like, for example, think about somebody's house you used to go to in the past when you was dating them. You made sure that all the ladies made sure their hair was good. If they had the short haircut, they made sure their short haircut was straight. If you had the bundles in your hair, you made sure you had the bundles on fleek, right? If you had the updos, you made your updos was straight. You patting your hair, you got the braids, all that good stuff, right? All the fellas made sure they had their do-rags and they was brushing their waves in the hair. If they had braids, make sure their braids was top-notch, right? All those things you did when you was dating somebody, right? Having your friend introduce you to your friend saying, oh, this person to keeper, this person to keeper, that's dating, right? That's dating. But when you start dating, you going through that stage, you've been dating for some time, someone always asks a question. What question in a relationship does someone always ask a question about? When you've been dating for so long, what question does people ask? Okay, what question does people ask? Exactly, Dom Robinson. They say, what are we? What are we? What are we doing? Where are we going in this relationship? So when they say, what are we? That means it's time for you to make a decision on what you're going to do in this relationship. Okay, so this is why it's called decision-making time, because this stock right here has been dating. Never again, Miss Jackson, when I say it, Miss Jackson. Never again when I say fleet, okay? All right, so listen, dating. Next thing you know, the stock market says, what are we? Are we going up or are we going down? Okay, if the stock market goes up, we call it Jagged Edge. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We aren't getting any younger. We might as well do it. Let's get married. We're getting married in this relationship. We dated. I put your back against the wall and told you, what are we doing? And you said, I want to marry you. Let's go to the altar in your white dress. We aren't getting any younger. We might as well do it. Okay? That's what happened. If it goes up, if that green line goes up. Now, if that green line goes down, we call it Chris Brown. If the green line goes down, we call it Chris Brown. Why? Because it's never a right time to say goodbye. But I got to make the first move, because if I don't, you're going to start hating me. Okay? That's the goodbye song for Chris Brown. That means we are breaking up. If that makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. If that makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. Jagged Edge means we're going up. That's when you buy calls. Chris Brown means we going down. That's when you buy puts. Calls and puts. Calls mean the stock price is going up. Puts mean the stock price is going down. Okay? Let's go through another example. All right, let's go through another example. And as you can see in this situation, when they said, what are we? The stock prices went stupid crazy, and you made $4,000 just by saying jagged edge. You need to alter your white dress. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, Chris. You saying it's this easy? No, I'm not saying this easy. I'm telling you, if you put the work in, this is going to turn into your own personal ATM machine. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, here's another example right here. Decision-making time. Right here. The 9 EMA and the 21 EMA are right beside each other. Do you guys see that? Yes or no? Put in the chat. If you see it, put yes. If you see the decision-making time, put yes. Listen, y'all, we can go through every single stock you want to go through. You will find a decision-making time. You will find a decision-making time. And I like my decision-making times going to 15-minute time frame and a 1 hour time frame. There's so much powerful on those two levels. The 1 hour time frame is very, very powerful. On the 15-minute time frame is very powerful as well. Okay? So boom, decision-making time right here. Decision-making time. We're dating. Going out to eat to your favorite restaurant. We go on the roof, Chris. We go on the Steak 48. We doing everything. I'm whining and dining. Open up the doors for you. The whole nine. You cooking for me and all that stuff. Rubbing my back, the whole nine. Here we go. Then boom, it happens. Out the blue, it just happens. Hey, listen, we've been in a relationship for a minute now. My friends like you. I like you. What are we? What are we doing? Right? That's what the question is. And what happened right here? Did that green line go up or did that green line go down, everybody? Put in the chat. Are we Chris Brown or are we jagged edge right now? Are we Chris Browning or are we jagged edge? Put in the chat. Put in the chat. Are we Chris Browning or are we jagged edge? Are we going to the altar or is it never a right time to say goodbye? Which one are we doing? We going sea breezy right now. And as you can see, the stock market did what? It, boom, the green line went down. Never right time to say goodbye. But I have to make the first move because if I don't, you're going to start hating me, okay? I really don't feel the way I once felt about you. Girl, it's not you, it's me. I got to figure out what I need, okay? I can't sing, but you feel me, right? You feel me, right? But you see how if you put it in a story, it makes more sense. Okay, you put it in a story and it makes more sense. If that makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. If it doesn't make sense, put a 2 in the chat. Okay, and it's okay if it does not make sense to you right now. But what I'm doing is I'm telling you, I'm showing you how you're going to go into this foreign land. This stock market is foreign to you, and what you're going to do is you're going to bring something that you know about, which is music. You're going to bring it into this foreign land, and you're going to turn this foreign land into something that you understand. And it's called love. L-O-V-E. That's what I break it down to. R&B music is about love. So I break this whole stock market down about love. And this love is either going to be good love or it's going to be bad love. But at the end of the day, it's going to be Mary J. Blige. What is Mary J. Blige? What in the world are you talking about, Chris? Mary J. Blige. I'm talking about real love, okay? I'm searching for real love, exactly. And that's what this stock market is going to be. It's going to be your real love if you let it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Okay? So that's decision-making time. And what I'm going to do is on my YouTube channel, like I told you guys, I say everything that we go over in this webinar, I'm going to give you guys a free training on it. On my YouTube channel on Monday, I'm going to put a 2-hour video up breaking down this decision-making time to the T. Okay? Breaking down this decision-making time to the T. Okay? Y'all with me? Y'all good? Okay? Listen, this stock market is not, do not be afraid of this stock market. I'm going to tell you that right now. Do not be afraid of this stock market. Okay? Do not be afraid of the stock market. You can be hesitant, right? You can be a little shaky, a little afraid, right? But once you break it down and put it to something that you understand, it's a beautiful thing. Okay. All right. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. So that's decision-making time. And next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down decision-making time with something else. And I'm going to keep piecing the story together for you. And I'm going to keep giving you trainings on it. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right. Check this out. It's my main man Spoon, man. It's my main man Spoon. It's my main man. Listen, if you new to this, like Bless, Invest, you new to it, it's perfectly fine. Everyone that comes through my courses, they are probably 95% of us brand new to it. They're brand new to it, and most of them got full-time jobs, right? So they feel like everything is against them. They feel like everything is against them because they're brand new, so they don't know about the stock market. Listen, when it first happened to me, I didn't know about the stock market. I've heard about it, but we didn't know about it, okay? The crazy thing is this, though. When I was working at that job for those 9 years, it was a guy, his name is David Rasky. David Rasky. David came to the job and they were like, hey, David's leaving, he's retiring, this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, that's dope. They say he's about to go, my guy John King, like, yeah, he's about to go be a day trader. At that time, now keep in mind, this is the thing about it, how information can come to your ear, but since you were not aware or don't understand exactly what the terminology is, you let it bypass. So I was probably there for like 4 years at this moment, right? At this time. So this is probably like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. Or no, about 2012, maybe, probably something like that. But David Rasky quit working at the company that we was working at, and he went to become a full-time trader. But so when they told me he like start day trading, I had no idea what day trading was. I had no idea about the freaking stock market in general. So I'm like, oh, that's good for him. And you see now how things turn full circle. Now I'm a day trader. You see what I'm saying? At that moment, it wasn't my time because I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't ready for it, right? But then it came back around and somebody said somebody day trading in Myrtle Beach, and now my ears all open. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so definitely, listen, I call them clowns too. Listen, I call them clowns too. No worries. No, listen, you'll get there's patience. The thing about it is people fail to realize, listen, let your job be your business partner, not a job. Let your job take care of all your household expenses. That's for another day, though. Let your job take care of all your household expenses and let your stock option money trade just build up in your account, or either way, vice versa, whatever one. Or let your stock option pay all your household expenses. Let your money just build up in your account, whichever one. Okay, check this out. So my main man Spoon Frontenberg, this is Will Black Trader Joe. He's my partner. He says, thanks to my boy Chris Jackson, he's my partner in Discord chat, I've taken my stock trading account from 4,000 to 32,000 in a month. I took his stock option class, his stock trading class, and it definitely paid off. He's local to Charlotte area. You can train on Zoom. I also invested 5,000 in crypto, and it's at 16,000. Hit him up ASAP if you want to learn. Okay, listen to this. This was January 15, 2021. That was 2 years ago, y'all. That was 2 years ago. What do you think Spoon is doing right now? He's doing the exact same thing he was doing in 2021, January 15th, taking 4,000, turning 32 into 64. Okay? It's all good. Listen, it's all good. It's all good, okay? Spoon is over. Okay? Spoon, like he was getting up. He called me like, bro, I'm like, bro, why you ain't telling me about it so I can get some of that too? Because I definitely didn't get none of that run he got. I got a piece of it, okay? So check this out, y'all. I got this slide. Oh, this and the third. I'm not about to do all that stuff, right? I'm not about to tell you this program costs XYZ and this you can get it for this huge discount coming up. I'm not about to do all that stuff, right? What I'm gonna do is this. If you like what you saw, if you want to be a stock option trader, who is this for? This is for people working full-time job. It's for entrepreneurs. It's for busy moms, busy fathers, right? It's for any and everybody who wants to put the work in and do it. I'm not gonna be that guy that comes and be cheesy and tell you XYZ. I'm gonna just tell you this right here. Jump on down and tell you this right here. Where is it at? It's right here, somewhere, right here. Here it goes. Okay, right here. Stock Option Mastermind is coming up February 27th through March 3rd. Okay, February 27th through March 3rd. The price is $497. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the link for the actual mastermind inside of this inside of here right now. If you want to sign up for the mastermind, here is the link to sign up for it. Okay, what I'm gonna do in this mastermind is this. I'm going to start you from the very beginning. And I'm going to take you to what I use every single day to be successful trading stock options. Every single day, what I use to be successful trading stock options. That's what I'm going to give you from the beginning to the end. And I'm so freaking excited for it because the way that we got everything set up is going to be ridiculous, right? You're going to have so much, you're going to have so much knowledge that's packaged into a story. It's like a book into a story that you're going to be able to read the story. Okay. Yeah, this video is on my YouTube channel. So you go to my YouTube channel and watch it. If you don't follow me on YouTube, make sure you go ahead and follow me on YouTube as well. Okay. So this is going to be on YouTube so you can watch the recording as well. But if you want to sign up for the Mastermind, it's $497 VIP. I tell everybody to do VIP. This is why. Okay. The class is a 5-day class. This is not a challenge. Listen to what I'm about to say. This is not a challenge, everybody. This is not a 5-day stock option challenge. If you took my 5-day stock option challenge and you did not join the year-long coaching program, this right here is the next step, the Mastermind. If you took my 3-day weekend course, that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday course, this right here is the next step, this Mastermind. Okay, this is the next step. What we're going to do is for 5 days with VIP, you're going to spend 5 days with me Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. You say, Chris, 3 hours? Yes, 3 hours. Everything is recorded, so you will always have access to the recordings on the Mastermind. You will have unlimited access to the recording. I don't understand how people would teach you something and then tell you you can't have access to the recording that you paid for. Doesn't make sense to me, right? Okay, so you have unlimited access to these recordings for life, forever. Okay, regular mission starts at 7 p.m. and it's over at 9 p.m. If you do VIP, you get that extra hour with me every day to ask all type of questions you want to ask and discuss wherever you want to discuss. Okay, that's the first part of it. The second part of it is we're gonna have classes at night, but we're trading actual live throughout the day. So that Tuesday through Friday, VIP is trading live Tuesday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. every single day, Tuesday through Friday. Yeah, definitely. If you have the recording, so if you miss off, you can watch the recordings, get caught up. You have the recordings forever. Okay, so you will have we're trading live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. every morning VIP. Okay, regular mission only trades live that Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. Okay, that's the difference between VIP and regular mission. Now, also what we have 3 special guests. Everybody, if you know JT Automations, salute JT Automations because he is definitely the king of entrepreneurship. Okay, so everybody put a CYC in the chat if you know JT Automations. Put a CYC in the chat if you know JT Automations. Okay, salute the big dog. Okay, all right, so JT Automations will be there as well. He's going to show you guys how you can actually make money trading stock options without actually trading stock options. Well, no, you got to trade stock options, but how you can make money trading stock options while trading stock options. Okay, then we got Myron Golden. If everybody know Myron Golden, put an MG in the chat. If you know who Myron Golden is, put an MG in the chat. If you know who Myron Golden is. If you know who Myron Golden is, put an MG in the chat. Okay. Myron Golden trades stock options as well. I've literally been in a conference with Myron Golden. He stopped the conference in the middle of the conference. Said, I just made $100,000, $200,000. I don't know if it was, I think it was 100, 200, 300,000. One of them, right? He made $100,000, stopped in the middle of him teaching. He stopped, looked at his phone. Oh, crap, I just made $100,000 trading stock options. Put the money back, put the phone back in his pocket, and then continued to teach us whatever he was teaching. Beast mode. Okay, so we got JT and Myron. And also, if you guys know this guy named Mr. Phenomenal on Instagram, you need to go follow. If you don't follow him, he is the king of credit. He's going to come in and show you guys how right then and there on the actual training, he's going to come in and show you guys how you can get access to $10,000, $15,000, $5,000 of business credit and personal credit. Okay, so it's going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing. His name is Mr. Phenomenal. He's Dion Cupperwood on Instagram. Okay, Dion on Instagram. All right, it's going to be amazing. And on top of all of that, What I'm doing is I'm teaching you how to go into the stock market and make money every single day you trade. You might lose some, you're going to win some, but I'm going to show you risk management. Remember, my full-time occupation is risk management. So I'm the freaking risk man of the risk man of the risk man. Controls. I understand. So everybody, right now, here's the link again, $4.97 today for VIP access. Okay. It's February 27th through March 3rd. If this is something that you want to do, it will behoove you not to be on this mastermind. If you're ready to make a change, it will behoove you not to be on this mastermind. Okay. So let's keep going though. Let's keep going. 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 And if you haven't checked out my YouTube page yet, man, go check my YouTube page out. Okay. All right. Here's a testimonial. Okay. Testimonial. This is from November 23rd, 2021. Listen, we've been doing this and we doing this. We keep doing it. We're doing it. We trained over 1,000 people, y'all. I just want to thank you, bro. You are the GOAT. If it wasn't for your hard work to figure this out and then reach it, I wouldn't be here. Dreams that went dormant are coming to the surface because not only am I making way more money than I ever did, but I also have way more time than I've ever did as an adult. With your help, I'm changing my life. I said, all praise to the Most High. Congrats, bro. I love hearing stuff like this. Let's eat. He said, I watched for 3 months in a row before I started trading live, and I still play it safe. I snatched that 10% and be on my way. Man, I wish you and your family all the blessings. And like you say, all praises to the Most High. I said, yes, sir. All praise to the Most High. And that's how you do it, in and out. Let me know if you need anything. Thank you for putting that CYC in the chat for him. CYC for him. This man changed his life. He said he got more time than he ever did as an adult. And he said, dreams that went dormant are coming back to the surface. Dreams that went dormant are coming back to the surface. Listen, he's sitting in the same seats you sitting at, looking at me. I know y'all can't see me right now because my computer went out, my camera went out, but he sat there and learned the same thing. Matter of fact, he didn't even learn everything that you guys are going to learn in the mastermind. He went through the 3-day course. He didn't even go through the mastermind. So the 3-day course allowed him to be able to do that. So imagine what you're going to learn in the mastermind. Come on, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Listen, once again, here's the link in the chat again. Here's the link in the chat. I'm going to keep dropping it right there. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Here's the link in the chat right here. Boom. That's the link in the chat to sign up for the mastermind. Let's go. Keep going. Let's keep going. Here's another case study. You are the truth, brother. I never had a class like yours before. You saved me money, gave me more information than I ever heard, and also make it simple enough for the average person to understand. God bless you, man. I said all praise to the Most High. Take it a day at a time, bro, and you will see your account grow. Listen, I hope you guys are seeing what everybody is saying. They're saying you made it simple to understand. What I need from you is understanding. That's all we need in life is understanding. That's all we need in life is understanding. We have the ability and the power and the will to learn everything that we need to learn. We just need somebody to break it down to us. Give us that understanding. That's it. Okay? That's it. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Check this out. This is crazy. This is January 25th. Okay, y'all, today is February the 5th. This is January 25th. I got this message. Look at this message. He said, hey, Chris, first trade ever. Took the class February 2022. I was intimidated by the charts, so I never took a stab at it. Pause, stop, freeze. Hold on, y'all. Pause, stop, freeze. Hold on, y'all. Look what he said. He said, hey, Chris, first trade ever. Took the class February 2022. That's a whole year ago. He took the class a year ago. He took the class a year ago. I'm going to say it again. I wish I could put it in the song. He took the class a year ago. He took the class a year ago. And he said He made his first trade ever on January 25th at 1:06 p.m. He wrote me, so he took his first trade ever a year later. He said, until today, made $114 on SPY, SPY. Everybody, CYC, clap for him. CYC, everybody, clap for him. CYC. He took him a whole year to make his first trade because he said he was intimidated by the charts. And he finally jumped out there and he made $114 on his very first trade. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look down here. You will see that's the trade. This is the screenshot right here that he sent. I made it bigger for y'all. At 1:04, January 25th, he made $114 trading stock options. Now look what else he said. I asked him a question. I said, all praise to the Most High. I said, all praise to the Most High. Let's go. Congratulations. How does it? I asked him, how does it feel? And I said, and what made you decide to take the trade today? Because listen, I was like, bro, a year you haven't made a trade, and then all of a sudden, out the blue, you want to come make a trade. I had to figure out, why did you make this trade today? He said, look what he said now. He said, man, I feel great. He said, I feel a sense of confidence with the information you gave in your course. To apply it to the market, I decided to trade today because you went live. Let me stop right there, y'all. Every Wednesday, I trade live on my YouTube channel. Every Wednesday, I trade live on my YouTube channel because I want you all to see what you're getting into. If I win or if I lose, I want you to see it. Remember, I told y'all to put that T in the chat for what? Because I'm going to be the most transparent trader that you will probably find. I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, the great, the ugly. But what I'm going to tell you is the T is for the truth. Transparency. T is for truth. T is for transparency. Okay. And he said, I was planning on doing it today, but after seeing you trade live on YouTube, it gave me the much needed motivation to implement what I've learned. Love you, brother. Praises to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. That's deep, man. That's serious. That's deep and that's serious. Yes, Michelle, it will. I'm giving you everything that I have, Michelle. Everything. I don't hold anything back. I'm not trying to give you something so you can do something else. No, I'm giving you everything. But Michelle asked the question, y'all. She said, will the 5 days give us enough knowledge to start making money? The answer is yes. But B-U-T, if you don't do anything with it, it's a waste of time for you. If you're not going to put the work in and do your part, trust and believe, I'm going to do my part. My team, we're going to do our part, but you have to put the work into it. Like right here. Imagine if he would have started making his trades a little bit earlier. February 2022, he made his first trade a year later. Imagine if he would have started 6 months prior. You see what I'm saying? Put the work in, everybody. Put yourself first for once. Put yourself first. Put the work in. Trust yourself because you've been knowing yourself since the beginning of time. No one knows you like you know you. And with stock options, you don't need anyone to buy something from you, sell you something. You don't need it. You just need your knowledge. That's all you need is your knowledge. It's beautiful. If you can get through the 12th grade, you can get through stock option trade. I'll tell you that much. All right, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Right here again. Once again, then I'm gonna let you guys get out of here. I know it's going on 9:30. I appreciate y'all rocking with us for these 2 hours. Listen, somebody said I've been watching you for months. Should have gotten in a long time ago, but so many scams out there. So you gotta be careful. Listen, you definitely have to be careful. And I love the fact that she said she's been watching me for months and she should have started a long time ago. Listen, you shouldn't have started a long time ago, right? The reason why I say you shouldn't start a long time ago, because it wasn't your time. The reason why I say it wasn't your time, because you didn't start. This is the thing about the stock market. You can never be behind in the stock market. Why can you never be behind in the stock market? Because the stock market is not going anywhere. It's not a trend. It's not a fad. It's not going to go away. The whole world runs off of the stock market. The stock market will be here forever. You can never be late to the party. The party it's an ongoing, the stock market is like this. Everybody remember this song back in the day when you was a kid? This is the song that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was, and they will keep on singing just forever, just because this is the song that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friend. Listen, that's what the stock market is. It goes on and on forever just because. So you can never be late to the party. It took him a year to make his first trade. He made $100. The stock market was still there. He learned the information back in February, but the stock market was still here a year later. Okay? So it may be your time now, blessed to invest. Whatever you do, whoever, if you go pray to the Most High, whoever you pray to, whatever you do, go and consult. You see what I'm saying? Go and consult. You can go talk to your family members, whatever. But this is the thing about it. Once you commit, everybody put commit in the chat right now. Put commit in the chat for me right now. Type commit. If you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on the Zoom call, put commit in the chat. Once you commit to this, it's a game changer. But if you don't commit, it's not going to do anything for you. I tell you the truth. If you don't commit to it, it's not going to do anything for you. Once you commit, you're going to start seeing your life change. Because once you commit, this thing is going to take over your life. Once you commit, it's going to take over your life. Put commit in. Let's keep flooding them. Keep flooding with commit. Commit. Because if you don't commit, nothing's going to happen in your life ever. Nothing is going to happen in your life ever if you do not commit. You have to commit to something. If it's not stock option trading, if it's something else, if it's committing to going to the gym, committing to learn how to do real estate, committing how to learn how to do Toro, committing how to do anything else, committing to get your credit right. Whatever it is, you must commit to change your life. Because one thing for sure, for certain, you have committed to going to that job every single day, and they're going to pay you pennies every single day. But you committed to that job. You committed to it, right? You committed to it, okay? So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put the link in the chat one more time. I'm going to take a few questions in the chat. If you have any questions, put a couple questions in the chat. Yeah, let me say that. Let me say that again. I'm going to say that one more time. You've committed to being at your job every single day, and they treat you like you just another number in the crowd. You commit to your job every single day, and they don't care about you taking your kids to school in the morning. You commit to your job every single day. They don't care if your light bill not paid. You commit to your job every single day. They don't care about if you have to leave work early to pick your kids up from daycare because your kid may not be feeling well. They don't care. What they care about is your bottom line. You see all these companies laying off, Google laying off, Microsoft laying off, Amazon, all these companies laying off thousands of people. You commit to these companies, but they don't care about you. Commit to yourself because you care about yourself. My good friend of mine, my brother, my good brother of mine, right? He worked at this company. The CEO of the company sent an email out to people saying, everybody, join this Zoom call in X amount of time. Everybody got on that Zoom call, and everyone on that Zoom call, the CEO said, you are fired. You probably saw this going around the news like last year sometime. He said, I think it was called the company called Better. The CEO started firing everybody. Go to YouTube and watch on YouTube. He's called Better. He fired people on the Zoom call. But everybody had committed to that company, and they fired him on the spot. No forewarning, nothing. Listen, if you start committing to yourself, you can change your life. But if you don't commit to yourself, the same thing's going to happen over and over and over. Yeah, Larry. Yeah. My partner was caught up in, my partner say, man, he was like, man, that stuff was real. He's like, it was one woman. She just started breaking out crying. She's like, what am I supposed to do? Because most people live in paycheck to paycheck. Most people live paycheck to paycheck and don't have a cushion. The reason why they don't have a cushion is because they live paycheck to paycheck. The reason why they live paycheck to paycheck because they feel like if they do anything wrong, it's going to take them off of their paycheck to paycheck cycle, and then they may have to rob Peter to pay Paul. But listen, if you live in paycheck to paycheck, You've been robbing Peter to pay Paul your whole life, and robbing Paul to pay you robbing Paul to pay James, and robbing James to pay Timothy, and robbing Timothy to pay the other 12 disciples. And then Judas come in there, and Judas come in there and steal everything. And then Judas sacrifices it's all crazy, right? You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. Okay. But listen, everybody, thank y'all for being here. What I want to say is this one more time. We about to go through, hold on a second. We about to give out this laptop. We about to give out this laptop right now. So what I want you guys to do, everybody, in order to get this laptop, I want everybody that's on this call right now to do this one thing for me, okay? Even though you cannot see me, I want you to take a screenshot. I want you guys to take a screenshot of this right here and tag me on Instagram, okay? Tag me on Instagram, and I'm going to choose from there who's going to win this laptop. All right? Start taking screenshots and start tagging me right now. Tag me. Let's go. Let's see it. We're going to get this laptop away. Oh, yes, Dom Robinson. This strategy work. My strategy work for swing trades. I do all of it. I do swing trade, I do scalping, and I do day trades. It works for everything. Okay? I'm looking right now. I mean, my team and I are looking looking to see who's tagging us right now. Tag me and put you in your story. Everybody, put it in your stories on Instagram and tag me in your story on Instagram, okay? Tag me in your story on Instagram. Tag me in your story on Instagram. Everybody, listen. This stuff is life-changing. It's life-changing. It really is. Okay? It's life-changing. Here we go. I see. Here they come in. There they go. Yes, I'm gonna show you how to set the chart. Listen, this is what I want you guys to understand. In this mastermind, I'm showing you everything. We opening up your brokerage. We're gonna set the charts up. Like, set up the charts is the smallest thing to the giant. I can show you how. I may make a video showing you how to set up the chart on YouTube. Just give it out to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, what I want you to understand is I'm showing you everything. This is not like anything you probably ever experienced a day in your life, this mastermind that you're about to go through. Okay? Here they come. They coming. Okay? Here they come. All right. My team is looking at them right now, about to pick them out. What's going on, Julian? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Listen, next Sunday, same time, 7:30. We're going to be right here. And guess what I'm giving out again? I'm giving out a laptop again next Sunday, 7:30, right here, because I really want to catapult people's trading, okay? Their trading career, all right? If you have not signed up for this mastermind, you need to sign up for this mastermind, okay? I ain't going to say you need to. If you want to learn how to trade stock options, if you want to start making hundreds, 200, 300 extra dollars a day, you should sign up for it. If you got a great, can you hear me right now? Give me a 1 if you can hear me. All right, perfect. If you want to start making $500,000 days, $100 days, $200 days, if you want to stop living paycheck to paycheck, if you got a great job making a great income, but you just don't have no time, you want to buy back your time, you should learn this skill set, okay? All right, my team has picked someone out, and that person is Christina Roberts. Christina Roberts. Everybody, clap it up for Christina Roberts. Clap it up. CYC for Miss Christina Roberts. CYC for Miss Christina Roberts. CYC for Miss Christina Roberts. Congratulations. You have won a laptop. What I want you to do is send me a direct message on Instagram with your information so I can know where to send this laptop to. Okay? All right. All right, everybody, listen. If you have not, go to my YouTube page, subscribe to my YouTube page. You can go there right now and just get lost in a whole bunch of information. I got a whole bunch of information on there. I'm putting stuff on there daily. Okay, everybody. If you're gonna be here next Sunday, put CYC in the chat. If you're gonna be here next Sunday, put CYC in the chat. Okay, put CYC in the chat. Okay, remember. February and also Wednesday, I'm trading live. I'm trading live on my YouTube channel Wednesday. Okay. If you are going to if you're gonna be back, CYC in the chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. All right, everybody. You guys have a great one. And listen, if you need anything, let me know. 9:30 on Wednesdays. 9:30 on Wednesdays. 9:30 on Wednesdays. Okay. 9:30 on Wednesdays. All right. If you want to go watch this replay is on my YouTube channel as well. Okay. All right, good people. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you next time.